A live look tonight over the nation's capital, where Senate Republicans voted against the U.S. spending bill just a couple of hours ago. This now leaves the federal government on the brink of a partial shutdown. A big part of the multi-trillion-dollar bill would mean more spending for local schools across the metro. But all good things come with some limitations. Doug Richards taking a look at what's possible and what's unlikely.
School budgets easily get overlooked, but here's a reason to pay attention. Over the last 20 years, the state of Georgia has steadily reduced its share of public school funding, even as costs have soared. Here's one big cut: school buses. According to the Georgia Budget Policy Institute, the state funded 54% of school transportation in the 1990s. Today, the GBPI says it's 14%. Though it costs more now to buy and run school buses. That money comes out of funds used for education, says Stephen Owens of the GBPI.
So that means fewer teachers, fewer resources specifically for struggling children, because the state continues to undercut and underfund public education.
Owens says the federal government is due to infuse billions of new dollars into Georgia public schools. But in a state where Owens says class sizes have grown and technology has lagged over most of the last 20 years, the federal money is unlikely to fix chronic state underfunding of public education.
Would instead use this money because it is one time, maybe just for one-time expenditures, retention bonuses for staff, changes to the school building. If you hire additional people, you'll just have to fire them in a couple years once this federal money runs out.
Owens says local taxpayers in local school systems have picked up most of the slack for the state's underfunding of public schools. He says if taxpayers want smaller class sizes and better technology in public schools, the state budget is the place to start.